You clicked on this video and you probably asked yourself, what the hell is this guy talking about? I can't just drop everything for my mental health.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, well, not exactly, but you were intrigued, right? And today, I'll be telling you exactly why and how you can improve your mental health.
Interesting.
Now, why would you drop everything you're busy with just to improve your mental health? Well, probably because your mental health is much more important than you might think. With good mental health, you create a new and improved you. You become happier and more peaceful. You think better and can control your emotions better. That means whatever you're doing right now can be done much quicker and can serve to be more fulfilling. Once you improve your mental health, your depression and anxiety all falls away because, it's all linked to the same thing. To stop anything, you first have to know what causes it in the first place. Bad mental health can be caused by a lot of things. A lot of it being abuse, loneliness, stress, and even bad habits. I've personally never struggled with major depression or anxiety, and that's all because I started my self improvement journey at quite a young age, and I've learned these 5 things that I'm about to teach you. The mind is a tool that we were given. Once we figure out how to use it properly, we become unstoppable. You have the power to change the way you feel about a certain thing just by changing the attitude about it. Don't believe me? Try this. I want you to think about something that makes you happy, whether it's a memory, a special someone, or even a goal you accomplished. You got it? Perfect. Beautiful smile, by the way. Now, once you change the way you think about a certain thing, it basically destroys itself. Try looking for the good in every situation and maybe look at it from a different angle. You know, in the past 2 years of self-improvement, I've learned something. Well, I've learned a lot of things, but this one thing saved me from a very low time in my life. And that leads me to my second tip, or whatever you want to call it. And that is gratitude. Instead of chasing happiness or wishing to be happy through things you don't have, be grateful for the things you already have. What you want right now might not even be what you truly want. At the end of the day, I sit down and I write down 5 things I'm grateful for. When I first started doing this, it took me a while to think of things I was grateful for. I think it took me like 10 minutes. But gradually, it started becoming easier and easier, even to the point where I was grateful for things as simple as the pen I was writing these things down. And to some of you this might sound silly, but when you actually start thinking, really think of things that make you grateful, then your mind just can't help to be happy. And talking about things you can write down, this brings me to my next tip. Now, journaling is a great tool to improve your mental health. As a guy, I look down on journaling and writing down what's on my mind, just like most guys do. But I can assure you that you're missing out, buddy. Anne Frank once said that paper is much more patient than man. And this makes a lot of sense because most of the time people don't really care about your problems and can get annoyed. Now, you can write whatever you want to in that little book. At the end of the day, it belongs to you. Now, I usually end my day like this. I write down what exactly happened, the things I enjoyed, and parts of the day that I wasn't so proud of. After that, I ask myself these 2 questions. What did I learn today? And how could I have done this one thing or multiple things better? When I used to have TikTok, I would see these gym videos where the guy would lift insane amount of weight and the caption would be something like, "The gym cures my depression." Even though I find these videos silly sometimes, it proves a major point. The gym, or any activity for that matter, is a fantastic way to get your mind away from all the bad things in your life. And it also helps you overcome bad habits. When you replace good habits like working out, reading, meditating, or playing a sport, you won't have time to do any of those bad habits. Finding something that you actually love doing is a great way to improve your mental health. I'd say you need at least 3 hobbies. One to keep you in shape, one to keep you creative, and one where you can learn valuable things. As a guy, or to my female audience watching, taking care of your physical health is a must. This new mindset where people feel like being obese is healthy or beautiful is kind of strange to me, and I feel like it's just lazy. Working out and going to the gym is great, but it also has some added benefits other than physically. I was talking to this one girl and she said she wanted to get back to the gym, not for physical reasons, but because she wants to become mentally stronger. And I think that's just amazing. Doing things that are not just physically challenging, but also mentally is very important to live a balanced life. When else have you touched grass, buddy? Pathetic.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is.
Nah, I'm just playing. But in all seriousness, this is actually the case for some of you. Playing video games, watching Netflix all day. Come on, man. Do better. Being in nature is one of the most calming and peaceful things that you can do. And that's actually the reason I started planting. If you think of cavemen or even people back in the biblical era, they were in nature. Yeah, sure, the life expectancy was dog water, but they didn't have to rely on video games and movies to keep themselves entertained and busy. And if you're a guy that wants to increase your testosterone, then you better get some sunlight, because sunlight has been proven to increase your test levels by quite a lot. Taking regular walks or even just sitting outside for a few minutes really pay off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are the 5 ways that you can improve your mental health. There are some things that I would have liked to add, but the video would have been too long. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about meditation and how you can do it in your own style. And if you want to learn how you can improve daily, I suggest subscribing. Thank you.